Yo everyone, we are back with Rain Code. Excuse the fact that Shinigami was just getting on my case because I haven't ended the investigation yet. We shall do so now. Finished. Got quite a bit of good info from that last time. Mostly still interested in those string business.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the key. The key and the strain.
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out.
I don't think he really cares too much about pride, more so just
like
finding the truth.
Me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
Really is. I hired you to be an assistant, not to just, you know, do this.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Oh, okay. I thought we'd be figuring it out now, not waiting until we took care of the last.
Wait!
All right. Well, that's that taken care of. Whoa. Nice detail about having like a freaking spider web hanging down because of how long this and decrepit this has been. I hope you're all fine, little fishies. And I hope you stay safe and that someone comes and moves you to a better place. What's with this?
Huh?
The door's locked. Master that voice just now? Just our imaginations. Probably. Time to leave. I second that. Oh. But hey?
You know,
The doorknob is in rough shape. Guess it's because nobody's looking after the place anymore.
Way.
Isn't it because Halara smashed it? I guess we can't rule that out. Hold up. We haven't actually checked any other stuff.
Say,
The owner's not around anymore, and there are a bunch of just hanging around. Let's snatch one and sell it. I'm a detective, not a thief. A sofa in a lobby. Who's it intended for?
well,
It's probably just a status symbol, right? Well, I mean, now that we've broken the lock, I guess anyone could technically just come over here. Well, I don't think that's a natural place for a cobweb to be, but... you know what? Maybe I should... There's a lot of cobwebs, actually. Jeez. How long's this person been dead for?
In Gima District. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right, I forgot about our 3-hour time limit.
right. The chief's in danger after all.
Alright. Back to Ginma District. I guess we can just go whichever way. So let's go this way. Seriously though, why do they have lights on trash cans? Like, I know you want to pretty the place up, but gosh darn. Here we go. Already talked to you. Let's take the long way around. The scenic route, one might say. Gotta love all the different colors of these areas. Here we are.
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
Well,
The
and we
murder
just kick it
occurred
open.
Only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
Kick it.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
Ugh.
that's our Halara.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms.
Well, at least only your shoe prints being left on the
Come,
door.
I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please.
My man is not having the easiest day. I wonder if we're just gonna get transported right to the director room or if we're actually exploring this whole place. It seems like it could be an interesting area to explore if it is larger. Or at least to come back to it later. Nope, we're just leaping to it. Aye, aye. Locked door. Seems like this door's locked.
Well,
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course the door's gonna be locked. I mean, yeah, but you didn't need to say it. What's over here?
What is it?
Where do you think you're going? The crime scene is this way.
Sorry.
Right, sorry. I just wanted to check it out. I
Is
apologize.
this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
Never say the phrase, it's locked to her, Yuma. You already know where it leads.
We're going in.
Oh my gosh. Every single time, without fail.
We're like a couple of thugs or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just her. What do we got? Dun, 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 dun.
Was the
dun.
first on the scene the person from the church again?
Yep.
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing
Who were they
the
with?
victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse,
The pauses on
The door was
their
locked at
dialogue
the
is
time
kind
of
of
discovery.
abnormal.
and the key was found inside.
I guess that's just because, you know, English VA.
Locked room mystery. That's more total. But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
She no longer
What do you
has
mean
a
special?
thing for it.
People have died. Let's start investigating.
By the way, I just
Yes.
noticed it a bit ago, but does Halara have a freaking Wi-Fi symbol on the back of their hood? Like, Dane, you really need that many bars? Nice. Alright, blank canvas. The canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank. And why is it so messily placed with these wooden frames? Doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. I don't think this will be the help with the case. Someone's screaming.
This is...
Painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's going to swallow me whole.
That's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. Doesn't look like it's related to the case. Or is it? Oh.
Postcognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
True. So it was a girl that lost it. A blank canvas and wooden frame have been placed on a trolley. Okay. Appears unchanging to me as well. Meaning there's probably no evidence to be found. Why is that up there now? I guess it got knocked down or something? Game won't even let me check. Alright. Check the door again.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery.
So this one isn't necessarily a locked room?
The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key, and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Huh.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it.
I forgot I can hide the UI. Yeah, that is just like a freaking Wi-Fi symbol or something. Interesting.
Either way, the
I forgot
culprit
that I can
managed to obtain the
do
key
that to
somehow.
get a thing.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member.
I mean, I think it's natural to say that the staff member might be problematic,
If the
but
culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
maybe that's the trick.
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Maybe I'm too smart for these people. Alright. Oh. Spilled paint.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Right.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Listen, he just wants approval. There's nothing wrong with that.
Be quiet.
Okay, fine. Oh gosh, that's interesting. All like the cycles and whatnot. Alright, check it in. Regular.
Oh!
Spilled paint is stained the floor. If we can figure out when the spill occurred, we'll know if it's related to our investigation. I mean, it definitely seems likely that it was at least similar.
By the way, Halara,
I will not accept any requests to reduce your fee.
that's not what I was going to ask. About your post-cognition, what were you able to see before you specialized it as your forte for investigating crime scenes?
What is the point of this question?
Well, I was wondering if you could use your ability to look at my past.
Oh, not a terrible idea.
You want to see your lost memories like that? That's against the rules. No fair!
Sorry, wasn't in the
The
contract.
fact of the matter is, even if I could see your past, the information would not be of any use to you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because he doesn't remember?
Psychometry doesn't allow me to pick and choose what to perceive. Rather, I can only see fragments flash by. I cannot consciously access desired information. It's why I trained at the WDO to develop it into a forte specialized for investigations.
Any piece of information would be valuable to me. If I can get even a little piece of my memory.
If you get a piece, you can eventually reconstruct the whole, yeah?
If you insist, I'll consider it once this investigation is done. How about 100,000 Shien per use?
Let's discuss it later. That
Discuss
sounded
it later.
cheap to me somehow. My sense of money is getting all messed up.
Well done, Hellara!
100,000 Shien is like, yeah, it's cheap. I can deal with that. Where'd you go? Okay, never mind. I thought you were about to pop out of whatever this is. Small window.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Not supposedly on this one.
Currently, it opens outwards slightly, but
Maybe. I mean, you could still get something in or out.
there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Hold hands. Painting of a young man.
This is...
Nails are driven into this painting of a young man.
I'm
Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. That's not really the impression I get. Classic Shinigami.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the... Sorry, my mic got unplugged. Had to skip ahead for a sec. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas.
Oh, that's a key around it, around that nail.
One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting?
Interesting.
If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Maybe they are, ooh, that's actually something I haven't considered. Maybe they know how to lockpick. That, or, you know, there's another key, so that's a possibility.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
I mean, I figured out how they left the first room. They both entered and exited through the vent. The second one, it seems like they used a string trick of some type to get the key in and out of the room. That doesn't actually, no, that doesn't explain... If there was only one key and it was underneath the body, though, they must have done some type of trick with that. Oh, maybe it was actually, oh, I think I know what it was for the second one. It just crossed my mind. So they had some type of long-ass string, and there were 3 places we found traces of that string. There was the vent right above the door. There was the victim's neck. And then there was the hollowed out eyes of the porcelain doll. So my thought is that maybe they used the string and they had it like a two-way thing. So they fed the string all the way through the vent, had it like attached to the guy somehow, and then went through one eye of the doll and through the other. So it was kind of like used as like a pulley system. And then they got it, and then from outside they used that pulley system to like pull the string until the key ended up underneath the corpse, I guess. From outside, maybe? That's what my thought is. I don't know, I could be off. But, you know, you gotta throw out some ideas here and there.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
But yeah, there's a second key for this one, so that could easily be the solution. Or they could just be a lockpick or something. That's definitely... as a locked room, this one's definitely interesting, though. Wait a second. It's Saul Goodman. He's behind this. Better call Saul, am I right, fellas? I skipped out on dialogue. Gomenasari. The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident.
It appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing the items no longer on exhibit. I don't think these are related to the investigation. Well, we wouldn't examine this if there wasn't anything to check.
You know,
Layer of dust. Alright, what about this? Old looking portrait.
this is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. The picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted it is an important figure from years ago.
What?
Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer. Rude. Wait a second. Is that a... That's a ladder. Leads up somewhere at least. Where's that lead? Maybe it's just for like getting up. Anyways, finally the corpse area itself.
Oh!
Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore,
Beats
though.
me.
Looks like the area's been cleaned up. Probably by the peacekeepers or the art gallery staff. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. There's like a vent here, though. That's kind of interesting. Time for the corpse. This lady got owned.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
Wonder what she did to gain hatred.
The victim's name is Issa Moe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. I just say because she's extremely pretty,
The
so...
amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
Yeah.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death.
And I'm guessing this one, there's no strain mark.
Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And...
I kind of wouldn't have expected scratches from a struggle to be left more from a woman because, you know, longer nails and whatnot.
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head.
Oh,
It looks pretty deep.
so they took blunt force trauma before everything else.
This may be the real cause of death.
Signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Yep. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, what else do we miss? Over here? Shelf of the basket. Stacked baskets. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them, though.
Kyle,
I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing. Covered with cloth. A sculpture with the sheet placed on over it to keep dust
It
off.
appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet, too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. You would think, but what about? Never mind, there's another portrait.
Oh!
Baskets, nothing in but dust inside, hasn't been used for a while. Nothing on this either.
Oh!
I see.
Alright. Nail pierced painting.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer
Kind of
must
a
have
common
hammered a
event.
nail into the portrait instead of a doll.
Yeah, that actually seems to be the case here. I don't really see any dolls. Actually, no, there was one. I'm lying on that, but definitely not as many.
Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal. But this one's just sick and twisted.
Yeah, interesting. Alright. Well, I think that's everything.
That should be enough.
I'm finished investigating here. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together. Not really too sure on this one. The other two I'm sure on, but not as much of this. Yeah, it's too small of an event. Never mind. I was thinking maybe you could do something with that, but...
time to investigate.
Oh well. I thought I was cooking or onto something, but turns out I was not.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Makes sense.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh?
And yet we're paying 5.5 million Shein. I mean, maybe they're going to like give us a discount because they're not actually doing too much. Maybe it's going to be like 5.5 million is the asking price or or is like the price if they do everything. But then they're just going to discount a bunch because we're doing it all. Maybe they actually are kind of our friend. Who
And
knows?
my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Like maybe because Yuma's being so nice to them that they'll just let us off the hook or something. Maybe I'm coping.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Yeah, I feel like there's something deeper. Like, at first glance, sure, but I feel like there's also something additional.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but...
What are
So
you
he
mumbling
is-
about? Did you check the window?
Oh, right! I'll do it right away.
Don't worry
Check
about
the
him, he's
window.
just talking to
Does that
himself.
have anything to do with the locked room?
Well, it seemed like it. The rear area of the art gallery. I really am enjoying this case so far, though. A lot of locked rooms just seems like a fun time in general. What do we
I
got?
wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
I think it's probably a bit of both.
I hope that's not the case.
I feel like they probably act smarter than they are, but also I wouldn't say they're necessarily bad.
Let's rest.
They're probably not bad at all.
Hmm?
Some cardboard boxes are stacked up. Looks like they're all sealed.
Actually,
They've been left in the rain, so I bet whatever's inside is ruined. Probably. Glad you pointed that out. I actually instantly thought of that. What? That is a large ass drain. Frickin' Mario pipe over here.
Maybe...
Someone could probably scale this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way.
anyway,
Maybe, but the real priority is solving that locked room mystery, right? Anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here. You're right. Let's focus on figuring out that locked room. Like, I know the plumbing has to go on crazy in a place like this, but still, Dane.
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay.
Okay. He's actually trying it.
I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap.
Well, you didn't even try. You were putting your bucket hat through it first.
I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Either a red herring or the fact that he could stick a finger in his mouth.
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Classic Halara behavior. Find something out. Asks if Yuma did, just like condescendingly. Window gap. Alright. Uh-oh. Cutscene? Hey, yo? Who are you? Shinigami? You want to help? You want to at least...
Hey. What are you doing here?
Oh, good lord.
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I should have realized it wasn't
call
actually
the
anyone bad
peacekeepers.
because of that.
Wait. I'm...
Gain some confidence. Trick the art gallery staff member. Yep.
I'm a peacekeeper.
Huh? Of Amaterasu Corporation?
Yes, of Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
you totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation.
Thank
We
you.
are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Thank you, Halara.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, Jeremy, yeah, he's taking a trip to Hawaii.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
You don't even have lip flaps.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery.
That's the worshiper.
So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man.
The Nail Man.
I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
Terrified.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But
Interesting.
I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Damn.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door.
Oh. Oh, wait, was it set up there? For what purpose?
Paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
So the question is, why was it set up in a place where it got knocked over by the door being opened?
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Appreciated.
Oh, right.
See ya, dude. Okay, that's gonna come in handy, I guess.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Huh?
Our nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've
I...
checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
Is it labyrinth time?
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
And yet Halara seems to know everything.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him.
Maybe we're gonna go back and he's gonna be in trouble, and then we're gonna go to the labyrinth to stop him from getting dealt with, or to stop him from getting his
Chief gets executed.
butt handed to him.
They'll execute him too.
You need to calm down, girl. All right, we'll head there manually.
Go, go, go!
Where am I? Oh, there's this. Or was that one place that I was looking at? There was like one of those things that I couldn't get before that I kind of wanna get. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm over here. Had to remember where I even was on the map for a second. What was it? It was this button to look at the map, yeah? Yeah. I want to see if I can find a way to get that one thing.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
I know. Find a way to get this. I made the same mistake. I mistook it for a thing. It wasn't a thing. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I'm a fool. I know nothing. All right, now I'll skip ahead now that I realize I'm a fool.
Real culprit is.
And of course, the second I did, there's dialogue. Yee!
Come on, where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
And part's true. Oh. Not be possible to return here for some time. Okay. I guess we can save first then. Every time I think I skip ahead, I instantly have to stop skipping ahead. Mailman killings, we will not pause, we will save it there. And then we can head in, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna kill this fly. It's been bugging me for a while. Give me a minute. And of course, I've been looking for the fly for like 3 minutes, but I'm not in a well-lit room right now, so I can't even tell where it went. Anyways, let's head in. Let's see what trouble the chief's getting into. I'm guessing we're going to a labyrinth. Somehow. As far as to the how, I'm not too sure on that, but... He's just pacing in a circle. Oh, those are wilted ass. Oh no, not again. No.
It's about time.
I hate him. Get me out.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
5 minutes.
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then.
How about you perish?
Besides, you're out of time anyway.
Gikunda.
Take him away.
No. Yamero.
Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
I love his point. Kaiji Tain. Oh my gosh. Every day, anytime I hear his performance as Yako, I get closer to putting him as my favorite voice actor of all time. I need to hear that first. The ah.
Woo! Yuma!
Woo!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being. Please?
We have to give you a heart attack before we solve this
Dropping
case.
the
I'm
case
sorry.
would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them!
Nameless kid.
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
See, my question is, how are you going to figure out which... Obviously, something was thrown in the incinerator. So, you would think that that would mean that one of the church people did it. It is the person that did it. The question is who, though? Because you would think that the worshiper would be too obvious, yeah? Maybe the worshiper is an accomplice to the real murderer? I don't know. Maybe... What was that one guy? The one guy that, like, actually was taking down the dolls from the forest, maybe? We don't have, like, any actual, We didn't get, like, any actual testimony from them, though. It's hard, so it's hard.
I can't back down now.
Good music.
The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
I'm surprised we didn't get a dialogue option in, at least.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Conai Ward.
We'll see about that, Seth Burrows.
But
Oh boy.
Please, please, before you go, please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes.
Wanna bet, nerd?
I have no time for your lies.
Man, I can't wait till this case is over just so I don't have to hear your voice anymore. Like, it's so grating, dude.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Victims of the serial killings were all strangled. Non-public information. Okay. It looks like the person murdered at the art gallery was actually killed by blunt force trauma, though. Maybe not, though. I guess maybe that just knocked them out.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Man, I hope when we hear this guy as like an obstacle in the mystery labyrinth, that he will at least talk like a normal person instead of through a shitty filter.
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order.
Is it time to shout for Halara's name?
What? Wait, please listen to me!
Ow.
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Heed my call.
That's right! Halara! Please help!
Heed my call. Halara, the Nightmare Knight.
Halara Nightmare!
Here they
It
come.
appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Where they come from? The sky? Oh my gosh. Bam! Chow. Damn! Into the river! I don't even know if that's a river. Only two of them are left standing.
Halara, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
They're so cool.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry. I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you all
I realized why one of them's alive. It's because it's the one holding the mic.
We are.
Dude, oh my gosh.
We're
You are nothing but an audience. The
Dang.
Revolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Good music.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've
Do
set
it,
the
buddy.
stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective.
Good old
Expose
gambler.
the true culprit.
Gambler. Oh, they brought all of them. They brought all the suspects. That's cool.
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant
Whoops.
about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure?
Are we gonna have to speak to all of them first,
There's no
maybe?
room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
I
Technically,
don't think so.
huh.
Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
Is it labyrinth time? Methinks it's you know what? We're gonna figure out if it's labyrinth time next time on Raincode. That is how I do a cliffhanger. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll see where we're going from here. I am very excited. Bless you, Halara, for setting the stage. We will get Yako out of this problem. We will not literally but mentally beat the crap out of the Seth guy, and we'll figure out which of the churchgoers actually did the crime. Thank you very much for watching. Adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja matane.